Hello and welcome to another edition of News Showcase. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Vladimir Putin has secured an unprecedented fifth term as the president of Russia in polls, which concluded on Sunday. Officials said he won by a landslide in an election without a credible opposition candidate. Critics argue that these elections were neither free nor fair, given the backdrop of a harsh crackdown on political opposition and freedom of speech. In his first comments after winning the vote, Putin warned of a world war in the event of a direct conflict between Russia and the Western military alliance NATO. The situation has drawn global attention, with the US, Germany, UK, and other nations expressing concerns about the fairness of the vote. This victory marks a significant moment in Russian politics, and the outcome should send a message to the international community. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is staging a ride through Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu, which is his first campaign event after the announcement of election dates. Modi's BJP is not a major political force in the state, and his sixth visit this year underscores the party's aggressive push to win hearts. Earlier, a court gave the green light for the event on a modified route after local authorities denied permission on security grounds. Voters in Tamil Nadu will elect 39 members to parliament in the polls on 19th of April, which will be a direct contest between traditional rivals, the governing DMK and the opposition AIA-DMK. In the ongoing electoral bonds case, India's Supreme Court has maintained pressure on the State Bank of India to disclose all comprehensive details regarding the program. Issuing a fresh deadline, the government-run bank was given time till Thursday to reveal complete details, including their unique alphanumeric numbers. So far, only partial details have been published on the website of the country's election regulator. In February, the court ordered the rollback of the electoral bonds program and said it was illegal. The federal government initiated the scheme in 2019, which allows anonymous funding of political parties with the aim of keeping unaccounted cash out of the political system. The court's strong stand on the issue has been widely welcomed as the country votes in general elections in April. Tamil Nadu's main political parties have clashed over donations received by the governing DMK from an online gaming firm. According to data released by the DMK, the company had given over 500 crore rupees as donations. The opposition AIA-DMK said the government made a weak law against online gaming to help the company in return for the funding. Denying the charge, DMK lawmaker T.R. Balu said the government enacted the law after a long struggle and strongly denied any move to benefit the company. According to reports, Future Gaming, owned by Tamil Nadu-based businessman Santiago Martin, gave more than 1,000 crore rupees to various political groups and emerged as the biggest donor through electoral bonds. Of all donations, the BJP took the biggest share, followed by the Trinamool Congress and the Congress Party. The Election Commission has ordered the removal of 6 Home Secretaries, which included the chief bureaucrats from Gujarat, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Reports said the commission also wanted the relocation of the Director General of Police in West Bengal, who is the highest-ranking police officer in the state. The government did not immediately react to the order. The reshuffling, a common practice by the election regulator prior to significant elections, also involved the transfer of the Home Secretaries from Jharkhand, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. According to reports, high-ranking officials from the offices of the Chief Ministers of Mizoram and Himachal Pradesh were also moved. Furthermore, Iqbal Singh Chahal, the commissioner of the Brihan-Mumbai Municipal Corporation, along with other officials from various municipalities throughout Maharashtra, were also dismissed. The governor of Telangana state, Tamilisai Soundararajan, has resigned amid speculation that she will run for parliament in the polls in April. Reports hinted that the 62-year-old BJP leader, who also quit as lieutenant governor of Puducherry, might contest there, where the seat is held by the opposition Congress party. Other reports said she could challenge top DMK lawmaker Kanimoli in the city of Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. But the former governor has a poor record for electoral performance in the state, where she lost 3 elections to her rivals between 2006 and 16. As governor of Telangana, Tamilisai Soundararajan had many run-ins with the previous government. In Tamil Nadu, she attacked the government's handling of the aftermath of a cyclone and massive showers recently. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has skipped summons issued by the Enforcement Directorate in a money laundering case related to the Delhi Jal Board. The head of the Aam Aadmi Party termed the summons illegal and accused the federal government run by the BJP of using the agency to target him. This is the second case under the anti-money laundering law where Kejriwal has been summoned. On Saturday, a court in Delhi granted him bail in a case for ignoring 8 notices in the liquor policy investigation. Reports said he is not required to attend the next hearing in person on April 1st, despite the agency saying there was no provision for a virtual hearing. The Indian Navy has shared footage of its operation seizing dozens of armed pirates from a hijacked ship in an operation that lasted over 40 hours. During the mission, led by the frigate Kolkata, Marine commandos were airdropped from C-17 Globemaster transport aircraft and used small boats to surround the vessel. The pirates and the 17 crewmen from the cargo vessel MV Ruin are being taken to the west coast of India after the rescue mission. Pirates seized the ship flying a Maltese flag in December off the Somali coast, and reports said that there's a large cargo of steel on board the vessel. In recent months, the Indian Navy had stepped up patrols off India's western coast and smashed several pirate operations in the high seas. The Indian Air Force has deployed its assets to back authorities in Tamil Nadu to douse a raging forest fire that started on Sunday. In a statement on X, the IAF said that it has sent its Mi-17 helicopters in firefighting missions in the state's Nigiris district after a request from the state government. It said multiple sorties by the choppers and 8,000 liters of water were used to control the blaze. According to the Air Force, an air facility located near Coimbatore was assigned the task before the choppers carried out the Bambi bucket operations to douse the forest fires. The Bambi bucket is a specialized apparatus utilized by the helicopters, which helps transport large volumes of water carried underneath the aircraft and dumped over the fires. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has defied U.S. calls for a new election and warned about a potential offensive in Gaza. The latest face-off comes after U.S. Senator Chuck Schumer said Netanyahu had strayed from his path. Protests have erupted in Israel as the conflict with Hamas continues with no clear plan for Gaza's future. The escalating tensions raise questions about the future U.S.-Israel relationship, with implications for both Netanyahu's and President Biden's political future. Despite calls for a change in leadership in Israel and Biden's increasing disapproval of Israeli policy, no tangible U.S. pressure has been applied, and disagreements persist over a proposed Israeli offensive in Gaza. Political shifts in both countries, with Netanyahu's rightward move mirroring transformations in the U.S. Republican Party, further complicate the situation. North Korea launched short-range ballistic missiles towards its eastern waters as U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken attended a democracy summit in South Korea. The missile launch follows the U.S. and South Korea's Freedom Shield joint military drills, which North Korea has condemned as invasion rehearsals. The Democracy Summit, hosted by Seoul, saw Blinken and South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol discuss the role of technology in promoting or undermining democracy. The summit, an initiative of U.S. President Joe Biden, has faced criticism for its selective invitation list. The missile test is the latest in a series of North Korean weapons demonstrations this year. In January, it conducted a ballistic launch, firing an intermediate-range hypersonic missile powered by solid fuel. A month later, it launched multiple cruise missiles off its east coast, including a new anti-ship missile. China's real estate sector continues to struggle despite government efforts, with new property sales falling by nearly 30% in the first 2 months of 2024. Other sectors of the economy are showing signs of improvement as retail sales increased during January and February, which was slightly higher than expected, and industrial output rose by 7%, surpassing forecasts. Investment in fixed assets also increased, driven by state-led investments. Despite these positive signs, economists warn that the economic outlook for the second quarter remains uncertain, and that more policy support, particularly fiscal, is needed for a sustainable recovery. Reports said government initiatives to boost consumer spending, such as replacing old durable goods, could be beneficial. Kashmir hosted its inaugural Formula 4 car racing event on the scenic banks of the renowned Dal Lake on Sunday. The show in Srinagar captivated both locals and motorsport enthusiasts as they witnessed daring stunts executed by skilled Formula 4 drivers. Sleek racing cars roared along a 1.7-kilometer track, starting from Lalit Ghat on the lake's shores and finishing at Nehru Park. Along the picturesque Boulevard Road, hundreds of youth gathered, with their eyes fixed on the thrilling spectacle against the backdrop of the Zabarwan mountain range. Local authorities organized the event with the objective of boosting tourism in the region and inspiring young talent to consider motorsports as a viable career path. The Federation of Motorsports Clubs of India, an organization affiliated with the Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile, FIA, organized the event. Thank you for watching. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Do tune in, same time tomorrow, for a roundup of the latest news and updates in India and around the world.